Is it lifting it? Let's see. It looks like it's moving now. I swear it was moving. I think it might be lifting up the whole back end of the trailer. Oh, that could be it. That's what it is. These tires aren't looking like they're squatting as much. So at what point is it? No. The front is hitting, I think. Is it? Is it?
Yeah. That one's not though.
Yeah, that's there. That's there. Okay. It's kind of boring. Check out our progress in the morning, well, of what we did yesterday. It's pretty well cleaned up on the front side. These are also tacked in there. So the back isn't quite as done, but it should be a little easier because it's just straight across. So we got the front. These are a bit more welded too. So then what else we have going on is I did build a, at least cut the brackets here. So this will sit somewhere in that area. And then this plate will sit in there just like those ones over there. Get some support on the back of this thing. So I'll measure those out both sides. And then I also continue to weld. Tyler's keeping us warm, and then we'll probably be grinding. And also, I'm gonna try to get this done so we can get the back attached, because I want to drive this thing. See how it does. Put down. That was over there. Trying to get some sustainable fuel for our fire. Ground off the paint here. Tyler's still going at it. He's got the inside of the doors. Finishing up the last one. Still looking good. These are all welded up. And also, got these in there now. So that's one up this side. Run this side as well. These are all welded, all secure. See the paint back here still needs to get brown, but the back side of the door is really doable. So Alex is over here working on getting the hinges on the Firebox door, and then I'm cutting the strips. There's one strip right there, another one over here, and I got two more to get on here. And then I also came up with a mechanism to hold the door shut as a lock that I'll hopefully get done, I don't know today, but we wanted to get this on the Firebox so we can take this for a spin. So we decided we're gonna take this thing for a quick burn and see how it does. The back's taped up so we don't lose any insulation. So we got to get this thing past here. All right. Sagging. What? It's definitely light.
I don't know.
I mean, as long as the thing is not going anywhere, you can't lift it off, can you?
Not really.
Grab that side and let's see if we can lift it up. Might as well see what happens if it gets hit hard.
I think it's just hitting the wall if it's not.
Yeah.
It is pressing down on the truck though.
Yeah.
It's like that's
we lift
that's
it.
weight off of it.
Yeah.
And it does squat it down.
Good enough, I guess. I mean, it wasn't coming off. We tried. Let's see what this thing does. Easy now. I should put my glasses on. I can't see. Someone have their phone with them because I can't call them. Something's wrong with it. It's definitely sitting back, but that's just this truck being so tall. Still intact. bad looking rig. This is what we got done yesterday. And got none of it on camera. But right side up. Firebox door. So it's out of a sheet of 3/8, and then the overlapping pieces is 1/4 inch cut out of that plate. And then we did use the good hinge material. That's a lot tighter fit than the other one. So that's pretty much all welded up. The last piece here is the door latch, where it's going to be hard to explain, but basically we're going to sit here, a couple of tubes like this, and then we'll have a handle that'll just slide this whole deal over there, lock into place, bring it back. I'll show you what it looks like once it's done. But so that's pretty much hopefully what we get done this morning. As far as the smoker itself goes, threw a couple jack stands in the corners to support it a little bit. The paint is all stripped from the front side, so that's all good. We still have the bottom and then a decent sized chunk in the back, which is on the top. That's coming along. Hopefully we can get the door mounted on here today. Almost ready to cover this up. Just wanted to show the inner workings before we put the top on it. But it'll sit something like that, probably up a little bit more to clear it, because it's fairly tight down there. So we have that little latch in there, slide it over down. Pretty complex stuff. So then when it's sitting, it'll be like that. Nice and over. Whoops. So when it's on the door, it'll roughly sit about there, and we'll have the top that'll block it from going about there. So you can just pull it back, lock it, done. And then we'll put a little mount here. Oh yeah. Put a padlock on there, so it doesn't flop open when we're driving. It'll just come in. Try to get that orange stuff off there. Just like right through there. That's good, but right there. Yeah. So here is the door latch system installed. So we bent the one of those things for our handle, cut it and bent it, slide it up. We'll have a little receiver on that end. Slide it up through that there groove and over. It's a bit tight right now, but you get the drift. We hope that it'll loosen up. So then that's how, oops, that's how the door will be pulled open, is with that. Watch it. I'm stepping right on that thing. But I think it looks good. We may put an end piece on there. I don't know. It's all welded up though. Locked and loaded. Didn't get a chance to show this last night because it was dark, but oh, that's bright. The door here is on. Don't mind the plastic melted to the inside of it, but it doesn't close all the way because we have to grind it a little bit. But there it is. There's the latch. We'll go down over here. We'll have the lock-in thing over there. You just open it, pull it. Pretty nice. It's a bit stiff, but it'll work. And then over here, last night I got busy on the grinders, so all the paint is gone off the backside. So all we have left is the bottom side, and we got some help today for it. So hopefully in a little bit that'll be all done. Alex is gonna work on welding. What are you welding? The top part of that, and then some of the inner firebox stuff. A little later start than we wanted to because we had to deal with some wind issues. As you can see, our canopy had to go in pieces. It's just blowing all over the place. But we got some work done yesterday. There's no more paint on the big tank. It's all gone. Underneath is good. Top is good all the way down. So that stuff is ready to go. Alex finished up welding the firebox yesterday. So those welds are in there, side, and top, as well as all the inside ones. And he then got the bottom welds down in there. So those are all done. So it's pretty much ready to go. The last thing we're gonna try to do is the smokestack. Get it on there, because I'd like to use it tomorrow is the hope. So we can get that smokestack on, burn it, and then we're ready. So that's what we're gonna try to get done. Shouldn't take us too long, I hope. Fingers crossed. It's a wide angle. All right, this is what we got. We drew the hole from the inside. So now we'll cut that out. There's number 1 and number 2. Those will go on there and there. Hole is cut. That's the fit right there. We'll grind it down some, but there'll be a tiny little lip, but it shouldn't be enough to make my barbecue taste any worse. It's already beveled down here, so lay a couple beads in there, and then we're gonna end up like rounding off probably these edges. That'll go on the front, and then the back will stay square for the hinges to go on. Fun fact with the hinge material, I don't think I said this yesterday, did I? We got some some bar to put in the tubing that we had, and it was not the right size because we've been going to 2 different steel places.
We needed to get it done.
last second,
and we just didn't check.
But we have a bar that it will fit in. It's just a little bit
We need to bend it.
squished at the moment. So hopefully we can straighten that out. So Alex is gonna work on that. I'm gonna get those ground down, and yeah, we're getting there. Got some drilling done. The holes are in there, both plates. And we got these bolts to go in there, like such, and we have washers and the whole 9. How much space we got on the bottom? Oh, there's plenty. So that's what's gonna hold them in place, and then the hinge will be on the back side. You got the hinge right there too, right? Might as well show that real quick. So we went with 2 smaller ones on the outside, 1 bigger on the inside, so the outsides will be attached to one plate, middle will be attached to another, and then we'll weld the ends there and there. And if my math is correct, that should work. That's the hinge with the edges welded on there. A little warm probably, but middle one spins. Separate of the outside too. Slap that on the other part. We have over here, bolts are in there. That's gonna go on this end. And then we'll put it on, I don't know what side first. Probably that side, and then set the tall one on top of it. Just tacked it in. We're gonna see if it opens. Literally just set it right on that end. It's good to know that those bolts work. Just gotta break it free a little bit.
That stupid thing makes me mad.
He may have got it a little close. There.
Oh, we might be hitting there too. We might need to clean up these ends more.
Oh yeah. But you get the weight of that tall one on there, and it'll move.
It works.
Nice. Get some grinding done on those corners. There it is, welded. Got 1 bead on top of both sides. And there's a tack underneath that we ground down so it close all the way, but we have a little bit of support on the back. Now we're gonna put it on here, have them weld that, throw the big one on top.
I don't know how we figured out how to keep it square.
Right now we're trying to figure out how to square this thing. eyeballing it. I mean, welded yet all the way, but it's up